Okay, so we're gonna make a Hungarian mushroom soup. Okay, first the thing you gotta do is you gotta get your ingredients all together now. We got the onion, we got white wine, we got the milk, salt and pepper, your spices. Okay, now some people say that you should use just these sweet, but I say it's Hungarian, so we'll put some Hungarian in there too. Okay, I sliced the mushroom already. Got my homemade soup stock, a little sour cream. Now, I hear you asking, why you gotta put all the ingredients out before? Not because of convenience. It's not to make sure you got everything on hand. It's because Mercury, that little ball, she in retrograde right now. What that mean? Well, okay, the ball is spinning around, spinning around. Inside is it's like hamsters. The hamsters spin, spin, spin. Well, every once in a while they turn around. They spin the other way. Well, when that happens, bad juju come down from the sky, and it could make your ingredients disappear. So you don't want that. Okay, I come back. Okay, one more thing. So maybe more than one. So I got this recipe here from my brother, and after I reviewed it and fixed it, I just kidding. My brother, he's a very good cook. Uh, but recipes are like this, especially soups. You know, I love to make a soup. The quantities don't get all hung up. Okay, this one says 2 cup of onion. I'm not gonna get out and make a measuring cup dirty, because that make it the lady who washes the dishes. She don't like that when you use stuff you're not supposed to use. So I'm gonna just eyeball it. And I like onions, so if it's more than 2 cups, who cares? Who doesn't like onions? Oh, another thing. This is stuff here. If you can get your hands on this, oh, that's the best that you can get in a bottle. Now, I don't have any fresh ones on hand. I'm not going to make a trip to the store, destroy the ozone layer, just for 1-2 lemons. Because it only calls for a teaspoon or so. So, yeah. I keep this on hand. You know what I do with this mostly? I put it in a glass. I add a little sweetener and a little bubble water. Mwah. Oh, it's delish. Delish. Okay. We got it. A mushroom and an onion. Got the onion already softened up. And I put in a little bit of white wine. Dry white wine. It says dry. Oh, I got the wrong thing. You want something like that. A Pinot Grigio or a Sauvignon Blanc. Okay? Okay. You gotta always remember, the chef is up here. It's not in the recipe, okay? So, for example, on this one, the wine is supposed to come later, but I want my mushrooms to have that nice little wine tanginess, kind of in. So I put some of the wine in right now. Okay. And we got some of our spices here. I always put my spices now. You can get a little wonky with some of the ingredients, but on the spices, especially, it's your first time making the recipe, follow the instructions on the spices. You can always adjust it later, and then you make a note. Oh yeah, you make a note on your recipe. That shows you how you really make it. Okay, now this recipe originally called for some flour, thicken it up, right? But I don't like to use the flour. I use, I gotta press the button. This stuff. Xanthan gum. I tell you what, it make a big difference, and it don't leave no flavor. Now, if you have to, nothing else, go ahead and use the flour, or even better, I like a cornstarch. Flour, sometimes you can taste it, and I don't want to taste the flour in a soup. I want to taste the flour in the rolls that go with the soup. Okay, the soup is done. Now, one thing, this whole pot of soup. Oh, you gotta turn the button. Yeah, whole pot of soup. Recipe called for. Sit down. Recipe called for 1/4 teaspoon black pepper. For all that, I don't do that. Okay? Keep it the salt and the pepper on the table. Salt and pepper how you like. Enjoy. Oh, I gotta show you. Okay. So, I'll grab one of these. Oh, yes. Oh, look at that. Woo, woo, woo. Nicely. And then we're going to take a piece of our, just a toasted bread here there. All right, I'm grabbing that. Look at that. Oh, it's beautiful. Okay. Hey, thank you for watching. Happy cooking.